Okay, I have the Geoduck and Horse Clam here. Anyway, normally I will blanch these to get them to pop out of their shell. In this case, I'm going to cut them out of their shell and then show you what they look like after I've cut them out of their shell. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so the horse clam, when they're closed, there's muscles here and muscles here down under, and when you open it up, there's the muscle on both sides, here's the muscle on both sides. Okay, on a Geoduck, they're kind of attached along the shell. See, here's part of the Geoduck here attached, and then it has a couple muscles here and here, same as a horse clam. So there's the muscle right there. Anyway, on a horse clam, you have the skin to get rid of on the neck, and you have basically a little bit of lungs and a gut bag that's in the tail. So some of this tail is a waste, but some of it right here is really good. On a Geoduck, you have the whole neck all the way down, and then around here and the tail. That's all good meat. You just have this bit of gut bag right here to take off, just like so, just like so, and then that's garbage. Anyway, what you have left is a hard skin here and all the way up the neck, and we'll blanch this and show you how to clean that next. On the horse clam, basically we're going to separate the neck. Okay, so now we just have the neck, and we'll blanch this to pull this skin off. On the neck, or I mean on the tail here, you have basically, I'm going to call it like on a razor clam, the ribbon or the zipper. These pieces, and those are good for clam strips once they get blanched. So I'll put those in this bowl. And then the tail here, basically, you have the gills, a little bit of muscle. These are really chewy and they get stuck in between your teeth. You can keep them. So I'll trim that. And then, by the way, I'm cleaning it on the back end of my tailgate of my truck, because when I was trying to do this over by where I clean these things, dog was barking, and a next door neighbor's dog. So of this tail, you just slice this out, get rid of the dirty stuff, and this is a really good chunk of meat. The rest of this is good for crab bait. Alright, so I have 3 more to do, then I'll get back to you on after I blanch them. Okay, I put parts of the body and zipper into the blanching water first, so I can show you the Geoduck next and a horse clam. I'm going to get these out, put them in the cold water, let the water start coming to a boil. So I wanted to partially cook these, plus these ribbons still have a bit of this tufted outer skin on the edges that I got to clean off. You can kind of see it with the brown. I know it's getting a little steamy, so I'll wipe off the front. Okay, I think I got a muscle left. So, I think that's it. So what we'll do next is take the Geoduck, just drop the Geoduck in with its neck and all. And we want to put it in long enough for it to cook the neck to get that outer skin to slip. And then we want to put it in cold water. So that's pretty much it. I can lift it up, feel the neck, it's starting to slip already. Kind of see it slipping here. So I'll give it one more, like 10 more seconds, and then I'll put it in the cold water. And I'm not counting, so it's close. You don't want to overcook them. But I can put that Geoduck into that cold water and get it to stop the cooking process. I don't want it fully cooked. So now I can take the horse clam necks, put them in. Alright, so they're in there, and they take a little longer for cooking for slipping, so I just have to kind of, you know, give it time, pick one up, check it. These are a lot harder to pull the skin off, and if you overcook them, the meat on the neck gets really soft and squishy, so you don't want to overcook them. So it's not slipping, well, it's slipping a little there. I'll just give that one a little longer. This one here is not moving yet. These just take a lot longer to pull. So I'm going to shut the stove off. Anyway, that one's slipping there, so I can get the meat off that one. So pretty much all of them will be ready to pull out. Again, I don't want to overcook them because they'll get really soft. I just got one tip left. So I'll get back to you when it's time to show you how to peel these off and what you should be doing to clean them. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, here's the Geoduck after I blanched it and cooled it down. You should be able to just grab this outer skin. You'll notice how it peels off. And then watch the neck. A little bit of shell left there. You should be able to just grab this outer skin. It peels off just like a sock. Big long sock. Yes, you could call it something else if you want. But this is YouTube for family and I'm not going to call it. So you have that. That's all peeled off. And you have this big long outer skin that I just blanched and peeled off. And it measures approximately, stretched out, guessing 3 feet. So that's that one. Now my son went home with the other Geoduck, so I'm showing you the one that I mostly dug with him. Anyway, any of the scraps go towards crab bait. So also what I'll do here is right here at the tail, this is a stronger piece of meat. And I'm undecided on how well this stuff's supposed to be, but some people like it, I guess. It's just really strong. If you've ever had lobster, and you had the lobster tail, and you know what that flavor tastes like, and then you have the claw from the lobster, well, this definitely tastes strong flavor. This flavor is just super strong. So this is edible. I've gone to a restaurant and ordered Geoduck and ended up with very strong flavored meat, and I know it was that piece right there. So now you got the neck. Well, this neck, you can trim a little bit of some of the stuff off of the edges. Again, it's going to be better flavored from here on up to the neck. Next thing I'll do is just split right down the siphon hole, if I can follow it right. If you can see that okay. Trying. Well, I'm missing it. It was a long day today. To get where I was going to get these Geoducks was 3 hours. So my day was 3 hours up, 3 hours back, a couple hours of digging. That's the Geoduck. Now you can cut it in strips for fried clams or make steaks, whatever you want to do. Now give me a minute. I'll clean my hands off and show you a horse clam. Okay, I'm showing you the horse clam. I got one there that I started here. I'm going to show you all this dark colored skin. It peels off, but it's real tough to peel off. Basically, you can go right where the two halves are. It seems like there's a seam there. And just grab and peel to one side. It is really, really difficult to peel. So what I will do is start peeling this off, and then I will get back to you once I have one of them peeled all the way, and then I'll show you the rest. Okay, well, I'm pretty close to being done peeled on this one, on this side. But you start from one side and you just work it very carefully to the other, as I was showing you. And if you can get turned around the corner with that same piece of skin, go for it. Just like so. Alright, I'm going to set this one down. This is the zipper. You have that tuft of skin there. You just grab an edge and peel it off. Grab it and peel it off, just like so. Anyway, it comes off pretty easy for this, but the necks are always hard. So anyway, what you do is you take and tip the neck, the tip of the neck, you just cut the tip off, and you do what I showed you on the Geoduck. You just go right up the middle of this, or the outside siphon, and then you go in the middle and cut that to fillet it open, and that's a nice chunk of meat. You can tenderize these and dip them in egg and cracker crumb. I just cut them in strips, dip them in egg and cracker crumb. These taste really, really good. And they also work good in chowder. So clam chowder. Alright, so this guy here is almost done. I'll show you again. That came off fairly easy compared to some I've had in the past, so I don't want to make this video too long. Might have already gone over for just showing you how to dig them. So I'll just snip that, get in the middle here. Oh, I did both anyway. Just like that, big chunk of, big clam steak right there. So, alright, there you go. I might also add, because these are harder to clean, a lot of people elect to not keep these. You can keep 7. And this is a lot of meat that people pass up on their daily limit. They're not that easy to dig, but they're not that hard to dig either. Snip that off right there. So, you know, this is extra meat. When you drive for 3 hours, I didn't get my limits. I didn't care to get my limits. I just want to do this for the video. But you drive an extra 3 hours, or 3 hours in there and 3 hours back, you might want to bring some meat back. So, all right, that's it. Well, this is the next day, because yesterday was a very long drive to get the geoducks and the horse clams. Anyway, what you see here is 1 geoduck and 4 horse clams worth of meat. I didn't keep the muscles. There was one of the horse clams that had the top of its neck cut off. I put that towards crab bait, so I got myself a good pile of crab bait. This is 3.5 pounds for 4 horse clam, 1 geoduck. Imagine how much weight you can get with 7 horse clams this size and 3 geoducks that size. You're looking at probably 7, 8 to 10 pounds worth of meat. So this is a daily limit that a lot of people pass up just because these are too deep, and I understand, and you don't find as many of these. They're harder to find. And these, when you dig them, well, they're a little harder to clean. That's the biggest thing. People leave them behind because they're a little harder to clean. They taste good in chowder. Clam chowder, they taste really good. So anyway, if you liked this portion of my videos of cleaning geoducks and horse clam, please push the like button. If you want to see more, push the notification bell. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I am going for 100 subscribers this year, 2021, on my channel. So I only have 33 subscribers as of today. Not too far off. I might be able to make the 100. So anyway, thank you for watching.